This is my 1962 Lotus 7. I'm the second owner. The car is mostly original. It's mostly original because it was never a race car. And not being a race car, it still retains its original parts. It has four-wheel drum brakes, for instance. That's one of the first things they take off on it when they turn into a race car. Has the original hubcaps, and it has the original numbers matching engine and transmission and rear end. It's all original that came with the car. We have made some subtle changes, however, all of which are easily reversible and all of which I have the original parts from. We changed the air filters just because these are much better. The original ones were not very good at all, but I think I still have bits and pieces of them. I also changed and added an alternator because it's for obvious reasons. By doing that, I had to put a electronic tachometer. Also put in Pertronix electronic ignition, a gear reduction starter, and a spin-on oil filter. The spin-on oil filter is from a later model A series engine. It was just a bolt-up. There was no modification required. I did change the two master cylinders and added an extension to the clutch master cylinder for more capacity of the reservoir, but also a larger reservoir on the brake master cylinder from a different British car from the same era. The tachometer is right there, and it's period correct, but like I said, it's not the original one, and I do have the original one. The car was originally yellow from the factory with polished aluminum, but over 50 years ago, the original owner decided to paint it blue. When I got the car, this fender here was broken, and we had to repair it and paint it. It was broken in storage, not in a car accident. I also used different taillight lenses from another British car, only because the ones that I do have the original ones, but there wasn't enough pieces to put them all together. But nowadays you can buy the individual parts for the original lenses, tail lamp assemblies. So they could be put back to the original if someone wanted to. Has the original 13-inch wheels. Obviously I did change out the upholstery. That's not the original upholstery. But one thing it's very unique, this muffler here is also original. It's very strong, and we were just able to cut it open and repack it so that it carries on as an original muffler, which is kind of unheard of, at least I thought anyway. So it's a very honest car. We've had years of enjoyment with it, driving it every other weekend when the schedule would allow, which is most of the time. And it's time to move it on to somebody else. I hope if you're the buyer, I'm sure that you will enjoy this car as much as I have.